Hello?
Hello, Paul Elliman. I am Ross. I am from Greenwich, University of Greenwich, and I'm here to have a small interview with you. Just a few questions, if you don't mind, or the set time that me and you arranged from the emails and Twitter.
Okay, Ross, we can do so, but I must advise you that I only can give you a limited time as I have some previous work in front of me which I must finish today.
Okay, cool. Then my initial question is to you then, how do you portray yourself?
Well, I try not to see myself, well, as I could say, down to one refined thing as typography. I also do photography and I do a lot of other things, so I don't want to be really linked as in one field.
Alright, in that case then, let me go into my first question to you. Why did you use fonts? Sorry, why did you get images from found objects and create them into fonts?
Typography made out of found objects. The same letter forms are never reused. Each letter holds a meaning, sometimes showing its original functions, which are used in specific contents. I find typography absolutely amazing. No letter form is the same, therefore each time it portrays something different. There are letters to be found all over, and it just goes to show that typography is everywhere.
On looking back at your previous work, is there any particular one pieces of work that you really think are done well in, or you've carried on with your previous or current work you're doing now?
There isn't a lot of work, I acknowledge, and I didn't want to produce a lot of work. I never felt the need to have a vast output.
Did you feel that because you had to work to a client and due to their specifications what they wanted?
My view of design was colored by a much measured experience where you had to somehow maintain some kind of dignity in the face of a lunatic client. I was seeing people who were talking about something completely different. Not only was it designed within the contents of design, cut off from everything else, but it was being presented by people who didn't really experience design first.
So in your opinion, what do you believe the essence of design is?
In my opinion, design can happily have no apparent use, but it must carry the breath of life as something, a spirit we're passing through. Some people were just horrified. It was a valuable lesson which I often talk about with students. It was a shock to me to bring in a piece of work I was so excited about and to find people thinking it was some kind of a joke. But there's no reason why you should experience someone who commissions you to be involved in your agenda.
Well, Ross, I kind of enjoyed our little conversation. I wish we did have more time. You should have an open mind in typography and photography. There's much information you can gather in both fields, and even going out and grabbing information from the street, other people's work. It all helps you to combine to make yourself a more knowledgeable person. Never see things in a mono, how can I say, sphere look. Always see things and question it. That's how I really started myself. This is why I would say I would not base myself on being one profession as what people are renowned to know me for. We always are learning, and we always will be learning. It's just to have the open mind and keep looking. Right? I hope you do get to where you can get to, or find what you're looking for, whichever direction you really want to go to.